Hello again and welcome back. This is the Advanced Bees tutorial from Palladium PD. Today I want to have a look at the mutations. Of course, most people, when you're starting with bees, what you want to do is you want to race to the imperial bee, which is going to produce your royal jelly, and you want to race to the industrious bee, which is producing pollen. That allows you to produce alvearies, which allows you to get 100% mutation chances and 100% productivity. And in this video I'm going to explore how to get 100% mutation chances. So let's begin. First of all, we need to consider what sort of things can we use to increase the mutation chance. So I've got them here. The Sol frame increases the mutation chance by 1.5 times, the metabolic frame by 1.8 times, the ender pearl by 2 times, the eye of ender by 4 times, the uranium ore by 10 times, and the nether star by 50 times. Now, you can arrange any of these to get 100% mutation chance. For instance, suppose you want to use metabolic frames. Actually, let's keep it simple. Suppose you want to use ender pearls, and you want to make the valuable bee, which is, spoiler alert, made with a glittering bee and an ender bee, and it has a 2% chance of succeeding. So that 2% chance is what we want to bump up to 100%, which means that we need enough ender pearls to multiply that 2% chance by at least 50. So how many do we need? Well, 1 ender pearl multiplies it by 2, and then 2 multiplies that by 2 again, so 4. 3 ender pearls multiplies it by 2 3 times, so that's 8. 4 is 16, 5 32, 6 64. So we've gone past, which means that we need a maximum of 6, which means that we actually also need 6 mutated blocks. So let's try that mutation out now. I'm going to do it and then I will be right back. Okay, I've got my system ready here. I've got an oblivion frame in here, so that's going to make them die in 27.5 seconds. And I've got an ender pearl in every single one of these mutators. There is one in the middle, so I've got 6 ender pearls total. That should be 2 to the power of 6 equals 64 times 2% chance is more than 100%, but of course the highest possible probability is 100%. So that means we will 100% certain get a valuable queen and a valuable princess and a valuable drone. So while that one's running, these slabs on top here, these are cherry wood. So if you want to know the wood that's exactly the same color as the rest of the alveary, it is the cherry wood slab. Let's see how they're doing. Oh, still going to be a few seconds. These ender pearls will be consumed at the end of this lifetime when the bees die, and this oblivion frame will take damage when the lifetime is finished as well. Oh dear, no flowers. Okay, forgot to consider that. Need myself a dragon egg. Because that's what the end bee likes. That's another thing to consider. When you're doing these mutations, it's a good idea to make yourself a super bee. My super bee has a fertility of 4 times. Maximum fertility. There we go. Look at that. Valuable princess. So we got the valuable bee, and the mutators have had their ender pearls used up. Now, when I was doing my mutations with mutator blocks, I usually use eyes of ender because they have double the chance of the ender pearl, but also they stack to 64. So I can put a stack in there, a stack in there, a stack in there, and because the lowest possible chance that the 3 eyes of ender would be able to handle is less than 2%, I can be 100% confident that I will get the mutation every time. Of course, there are bees that give several mutations for the same combination, so then I just ran them a few times, but yeah, that's the general idea. I get my mutation every time. So that is pretty much it for this mutation stuff. Again, you could use the nether star, but really there's no point. 2 uranium moles, all you would ever need, because 10 times 10 is 100, and you can never get more than, you can never have a lower chance than 1%. 3 eyes of ender, 6 ender pearls. Metabolic frames, you would need some number, I don't know exactly how many, but you can calculate this, right? It's log to the base of whatever the chance increase is times the amount you would need to increase your mutation chance to 100%. So for these guys, it's log to the base 2 of 50, which is between 5 and 6, which means we need 6 ender pearls and 3 eyes of ender. That is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've learned something, and welcome. I invite you back next time to look at the maximum productivity, which is kind of weird and a little bit interesting. I think you will find something that you did not know before. Thank you very much for watching.